What's good? It's your boy Saw from the Show Off, DUHSHOWOFFZ, all one word. Go download the Google Store, Apple Store, whatever store you want. The only two stores that I can put it in. Um, Go download it. I got 450 subscribers already. Gonna reach that 500 milestone soon, which I'm happy. I'm trying to reach that. I'm trying to reach 1,000, maybe more, and hopefully continue moving on a positive note, moving forward. I haven't been into the studio because I have been doing other things besides this other adventures that I do. I do other adventures that I do. I'm sorry about that. I'm the phone holder. I got other adventures that I do, but how y'all doing today? Well, as far as for me, I'm doing okay. Am I right? Surviving. I'm blessed every day. I walk out the house every day and I say I'm blessed. I am blessed because I'm able to afford to have a clothing line. I'm able to afford to have an app. I'm able to afford to have a family. Let's talk about family. You start your adventures and you talk to people to see what kind of adventures you want to get into. And the first one's going to shoot you down is your family. Oh, why you want to do that? Instagram got it, Facebook got it, this and that. But I was building this app, that's the motivation I got. I didn't get the motivation that I expected. Like, yeah, let's do it. Come on, I'll help you out and stuff like that. All I got was negative feedback. But I take that negative feedback and I put it into a positive. When I say positive, I take it like, yes, I can. I know I can do this. I don't have to worry about anybody saying I could do this. I know I can, or no, you can't. That's not the people you want on your team. You want people on your team is, what if you fail? What's plan B? Or is this your plan? And your plan is not to fail. Your plan is not to fail. And that's your plan. If you got that mentality not to fail, no matter how long it takes, then you go ahead and keep going because your idea works. People be like, they don't understand the thrill. People don't understand the thrill. Let me explain this to you. The thrill of saying it's things. Understand this. People like, yeah, my boy, my bag, my dove, my boo, my dad, this, that, they have this, they have that. All right, cool. But you don't understand the thrill of life just to say, I own that. Have people be like, huh? They be like, yeah, I own that. They talking about, what you mean you own it? Yeah, I'm a creator of that. How come you always wearing that brand? The word mine, a lot. Like, it means so much. Like, you want to have your business, you be like, yeah, I own that business. You're happy that you own that business, just like I'm on social media platform. Just to say I own my own properties, clothing line. Like, it's mine. It don't belong to nobody. Nobody can come and say this and that in your house. Everybody grows up and want to move out their parents' house. Point blank, period. Whether you rent, whether you mortgage, whether you buy, everybody just wants to leave the house. And you tell people, yeah, come over my house, come over this and come over that. And you feel good telling someone that you moved out of your mom's house, that you got your own place now, you got your own car, and you feel good. That's the mentality you need to have when you have that idea in your mind, like, I want to make this, I want to make this happen, I want to build this, I want to grow, I want to do this. It takes time. Before I made this app, this clothing line, YouTube channel and stuff like that, the app, I saved for like 5 years, and I'm not joking with you. I saved for 5 years and tried to find information on what I was going to do to develop, all it was an idea. I didn't have nothing else but an idea. There was nothing else I had but an idea. I didn't know who was who was gonna do that. I didn't have no idea, but I kept on asking around, and I got information. I researched it, and I got information of what I was gonna get into. And those are things that you need to figure out when you get into it. Just ask questions, ask research. That's what you do. If you got know what you want to do, move forward. Like, I'm sorry, I got a little bit of cold, so I don't know how to edit my videos. I'm telling y'all, I'm learning how to do this stuff. Maybe it'll get better video as we go along, but this is just me. It's right here. It's raw content right now. This is all raw content. It's just me. I'm driving. When I put this up, y'all will laugh. Y'all, why he does that? Get the criticism again. But when they sit in front of the camera, you will understand stuff. You can't edit stuff. I don't know how to do it. Stuff like that. Oh well, that's what happens, And yeah. So it doesn't. It takes a lot. It doesn't cost nothing to say this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. But it takes time. It takes money. It takes time and money and dedication. If you have dedication, you will succeed. It don't matter how long, as long as you it and you have patience. You have patience for it to you're gonna succeed. I have a positive that I have patience and grow. I started with people on my app. I started with zero customers on this. I started with zero customers on my clothing line. On my brand, let's just say overall my brand, I had no one on my brand, just an idea. And I have followers. Cool. I have people subscribing to my channel. Very cool. I'm happy. I'm grateful. Like, understand this. All this stuff is an accomplishment. It doesn't come as fast as I want it to come, but it's all an accomplishment. And you gotta be happy. Where you gotta be an accomplishment. The accomplishment. You'll have people that'll come to you and tell you, oh, why you doing this, or why you doing that, why you doing this, if people already do it and stuff like that. But it goes back to the circle of what I said. It's mine. I own it. I own it. I own the brand. I own the name. It feels good just to tell somebody that I own this. And maybe people don't understand what's the meaning of owning something. Maybe they're comfortable with just owning a car. It sounds messed up, but it's life. Maybe they're comfortable where they're at, working at 9 to 5, working for somebody else. Maybe they're comfortable having that life. Man, look, how can I say it? I don't know how to say it to really explain things. Like, some real. Oh, you got the people that be like, oh, this person did, Facebook got it, Instagram, this and that. Okay, but they started from somewhere, and they grew, and now they made say something. Amazon started from somewhere, and he grew. As long as he grows, he's gonna be good. I want to grow. I want to be good. I'm a dot compared to these giants, but I'm happy though. I'm content that I own this, that no one can take it from me. I own it. If you go and look up the show off, read the bio, it's there. I own it. There's no partners. There's no big company and this and that. It's just me and my little company. That's it. So it goes back to be how proud and blessed I am in order to own this. I am blessed. I don't have the marketing skills. I don't have any skills. To be honest with you, I'm making it happen. As long as I learn, I'm making it happen. So just think about all the stuff that you do. Every day, talk to people, network. They're going to give you information. If you act like you know a little bit, people will give you the information that you need. It doesn't matter. You know something, they're gonna help you with that. All you gotta do is have a conversation, network with people. You network with people, you're gonna get further. Network with people, you get further. Because I'm gonna tell you, family, they're not gonna help you. You get 1 in a million that's gonna stick by you. You probably take care of a friend better than a family member. And that's crazy because you grew up with a family. You might not have grown up with the friend or friends that you have. You met them in school or whatever, but you lived with your family, or they always were around your family. And look what happens. Like, they don't even support you. And that's bad. But you know what? You take that mentality and you keep moving forward. Because when your idea takes off and you make it, then they want to say, oh yeah, that's my brother, that's my uncle, that's my dad, that's whatever, that's my, then they start recognizing you because you're that person that made it happen, but nobody helped you make it. And that's why that title Minds means a lot. Minds, CEO, boss, owner, whatever, all combines to Minds. You know why it's Minds? Because you're the person with an idea and you built this. And you built whatever you built. You laid that first stone and made it into a wall and made it into a house and made it into a company. You built that. Not nobody else didn't build that. You built that. And that's what I did. I continued going. Did I get a lot of negative reviews? Yeah, I get a lot of negative people. A lot of negative people. Oh, you this and that, this and that. And then you got people, hate. Instead of being happy for you, they hate on you. How they hate on you? He think he the smack because he owns this and he has that, he has this, he has a couple cars here and there, he got this, he got that, he think he the smack now because he's doing good. No, I made myself do good. I made myself be who I am now. I built this. I built this person. I built this persona. So don't hate. Just be like, yo, I want to be like him, or don't want to be like me, but just say if he did it, I can do it, because all it takes is an idea and just move forward. And if you say, oh yeah, I don't have the money that he has, well, guess what? I saved for 5 years just to make an app. I saved for 5 years. It wasn't that I just grew overnight and said, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this today. And yesterday I had the money. No, I had to save for this. This is stuff that I saved for. And I built it. So I can't let it, I'm already into it now. So I can't let it die. I gotta do it alone, And I know they say that you need help during the way. Yeah, I need help. But people that they don't offer their help. They offer their interest. Like I have a guy that does computer work and all this stuff, and he turns around and is like, man, instead of what to do, yo, you should do this. You should put your app doing this. You should put your app doing this. All right, well, if you got an idea, put the money up and you make your own app. Don't let nobody deter you of what you want to do. Building an app wasn't my calling. It was something that I wanted to do. Not that I was infatuated with it, something that I wanted to do. And I haven't. I got it done. It took time, I tell you. But you know what? Throughout all this, no one could take it because you know why? Because it's yours. And the whole thing about the conversation is owning your own stuff. It's mine. As long as you say it's mine and you got in your head that you're going to build, nobody can take it from you. It's mine, mine. Because you did it. Man, it's possible. It's not a lie. You got to have patience and dedication. You got patience and dedication, you won't have no problem. Guaranteed. Patience and patience, you won't have. You need friends, you need families, you need people going along. That is true. You need people, but right people. Don't just pick the first friend or family that come. Pick the right people. Pick the right people. And as you go from there. And you build. And you build. Continue to build. But that's life. Anyway, don't forget to download the Show Off, DUHSWOFFZ. Don't forget. You're gonna forget. Don't forget. And then you tell a friend, and let that friend tell a friend, tell a friend, and then go subscribe to my channel. Handle your business. Subscribe. Tell a friend, and let them tell another friend, another friend, another friend, another friend. I'm out.